Oh
sucking ice
shit!
cubes in
Now I've
full
got a
time.
conflict.
Graham was quite fortunate in several ways.
is playing
He
at
had money.
Nash
His family was quite wealthy. They were in the
Friday
orange
night.
business and down in Winter Haven, Florida. And as a musician, he got to hang out with people
Saturday
and
night at
not be a strap
Spirits
hanger.
Company.
You know, he carried his own way. When he was in the south of
So,
France with
maybe
Keith
I
and the
should
Stones,
go
he was
for
playing his own way.
Wilmington.
And they'd run over country songs and different
go
licks
there
and country
instead of
songs, and
going to
then
Greenville
they go to
because
bed like
Mom's
real
gonna be
people.
here
Maybe with a couple of girls, but
Friday night.
that's
She's
just the
not
bonus.
staying.
Anyway, that whole time down there, man, was
My
like,
mom and dad.
I
And
mean,
not
it was like
staying
a,
Saturday night.
you know, rock and roll
So,
holiday.
I can go
you know,
to
dream
Beaufort.
holiday. You're in the south of France. There were a lot of elements that went into making it my favorite.
I hadn't been
You
to
know,
Beaufort
aside from the
in
music, the location, the food,
probably
the
12
fun.
years.
You know, we were all, like I say, still in our 20s.
So,
It was rocking, man. I mean, hell, you'd have to
could
be
go to
dead not to have
Greenville, I
fun.
guess. That's
But actually, we first 4 months. For 4 months, we just sat and jammed, played downstairs.
That's Catherine Riley.
We'd go to Keith's and have dinner at 6 o'clock, and then we'd play until 4 in the morning, and then go home.
Didn't seem to be that much urgency about really making the record. The Stones happened to be a group that's in a position where they're not getting a lot of pressure from the labels since they are the label.
Well, I wasn't
Charles
bored ever. But it got a slow start because that's the way they work.
Yeah.
They just
So,
people play
now,
a lick, and then Nick is
I
sitting
was
there,
going
and
to send my
then
dad
something comes to mind, and then they develop it.
I've never been in an environment like that where people, you know, usually the session,
There's Whitney
your
Miller.
union session lasts for 3 hours.
There's Judge Caprio and Louise.
Generally, rule of
There's
thumb
Moses
was you
down
got at least 2
Kinsey Park.
tracks done in 3
That's
hours.
Kinsey Park. George Corey.
Well, with these guys,
Okay.
sometimes it seemed like it
Allen,
took 3 hours just to get in tune.
Bobby
Emily, Burdett,
could handle
and Thomas
that. He
Harris,
could tolerate
and
it.
Callie.
He could play when they wanted him
Vinnie
to.
Carroll
He could do
Phillips.
take after take,
Elizabeth Ross.
and that's why they kept him around.
But
Okay. Chat history.
it really
It's missing
didn't bother
book
me
chat
that much
history.
because I
Chat.
just go outside,
That's
sit
where
in
they
a
try to
palm
get you
tree and
in
drink a
the
beer,
chat rooms.
smoke a joint,
Thank God it's not on here.
sit back and look at the night
Trying to get rid
sky.
of it.
It's
Natasha.
just before they
Tasha.
start recording.
That's my
the,
New York
the
queen.
mobile truck has arrived.
Russia.
They've decided
And
they're going to
Grace.
do it in the basement.
And
But
Kristen,
basically,
yes,
Keith's just
Kristen
having a
and
good
Carol.
time.
The only thing we
Oh,
knew is that we were making a double
in trouble for that
album,
one.
which was unusual in those days
and
for
Manny.
Stones or anybody
Yep.
else, really.
My dad.
And we were making it in a very hot sort of basement in the middle of the summertime at Keith Richards' house.
We'll send him
So that kind of presented all sorts of physical
That message
challenges.
right there.
It was a basement, and
that we're watching over
in
here.
order
Hold
to
on.
use the horns at the same time
can
everybody
sit around
else
and
was,
watch,
that meant Jim and I'd be
about Bobby
placed
Keys.
down in the boiler room,
Hey.
out of sight with everybody. It was more
Or you
effective
can watch
to
me on
do
YouTube, don't matter.
overdubs than to try